Oh my fucking god, that is not a great start to the day. But you want to know what is a great start to the day? Some beautiful mods. Welcome to the first episode of Best Mods Daily. Don't know if I'm going to stick with that title. You guys can go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below. I asked on Twitter. I got a total 10 responses in my poll. I know, I'm pretty fucking famous. Anyways, you came here for the mods, like always. So let's go ahead and get right into some of these pretty dank mods that I've got for today. Starting it off with something pretty basic, and that is Solar Power Armor by Orion Packs 2077. I've got no jokes for this one because this one is literally basic as fuck. It's a basic bitch, if you want to call it that. Essentially, it just adds a miscellaneous mod to the Exo 1 Power Armor only, which reduces your fusion core drain to a mere 1% by utilizing solar energy. And this mod author figured that, you know, if they can make settlements run on solar, why not a massive power suit of armor, or massive power armor suit? I don't even fucking know. But this does require, of course, an Exo 1 Power Armor, which you have to acquire later on in the game. And then also, it requires rank 3 of science and also a bunch of stuff to craft it as well. So it's pretty balanced, I guess you could say. And it's not available for all the other power armors. It's only available for the best of the best. So that's the way that the mod author decided to balance it. I think that's pretty damn awesome too. And if you were wondering why I'm showing all of the power armor and not just the Exo 1, well, that's because there's actually another power armor related mod that I've got that adds more mods. Power Pack Power Armor Backpacks with and without Jetpacks by Mark Moore 6, Socrates 40299, and Marcus. I don't know if that's all the same person or not. Now, even though my dumbass showed the Raider power armor in this video, it's not actually available for that power armor, but it adds 2 new miscellaneous mods to all the power armor sets except for the Raider power armor. The first one being the Ground Pounder Backpack, which increases the wearer's maximum carry capacity by 200 pounds, which I'm pretty sure that'll get you by. And I mean, it is pretty realistic. And also the fact that you're wearing power armor, so I'm pretty sure you can carry it. The second one is actually a jet backpack, which is the jetpack, but also has a backpack. That's why it's called the jet backpack. I know, it's pretty basic, right? And one thing I do want to note is that for every single one of the power armors, the higher tier of the power armor, the higher requirements that you have to have. So these are not easy to acquire whatsoever, so it's not like it's completely unbalanced. But for those of you that really want that extra carry capacity, and people that are complete loot whores like myself, and you just want to pick up every piece of garbage on the ground because you're trying to clean up the Commonwealth or some shit. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I love the jet backpack, but the thing is, I'm feeling like with the amount of flames coming out of that jetpack, I feel like the backpack would maybe catch on fire, but what do I know? Anyways, I love this mod. It's definitely gonna be a must-have for me whenever I do playthroughs because I pick up way too much shit. So yeah. Alright, so something I haven't featured in quite some time is a E&B. And today we've got an interesting one because it's not like it's a colorful, vibrant, super bright E&B. It's actually quite the opposite of that because it's called Pilgrim Dread the Commonwealth by Looping and Trey M. And I've already fallen in love with this E&B. I can't use it for videos unless I do like a playthrough or something like that. The reason for that is because it's so depressing and it really does make you dread the Commonwealth, and it adds a brand new different atmosphere to the game, and it makes it just feel so much more dark, like you're actually in the post-apocalyptic world rather than even the vanilla Fallout 4, which I'm not actually comparing it to in this video. I'm comparing it to my bright and vibrant E&B, which is the Nuka Shock E&B, but with my own little tweaks, adding depth of field and that kind of thing. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to see the difference and show you the difference of what it looks like to go from a bright and colorful E&B to something on the complete opposite end, something that's dark, dreary, and is a horror-based E&B, which also actually includes a weather overhaul. So that's also something to keep in mind. But not only does it include brand new weather, it also includes sounds and environment lighting, which have been completely designed from scratch by Looping to bring a dreadful atmosphere and realism, which is taking this E&B to the next level. I absolutely fell in love with this E&B, And if you want, you can even go into the E and B menu and toggle on that cinematic depth of field if you feel like doing so. I'm probably going to be playing with this E and B in my free time whenever I play through the game, because just how much it changes the style and the look, but also it includes creepy noises, sounds, music, all that beautiful stuff. It just completely changed my experience, and I was actually a little scared while recording some of the gameplay for our next mod. Now this next mod is a absolutely amazing weapon pack. This weapon mod pack is called Official Horizon Weapon Merge Pack by Sedzilla and Zwannel. Now there is one drawback of this mod, or actually I guess two you could say. It requires a mod called Horizon, which is a complete overhaul mod of Fallout 4. So if you're not really someone who wants to completely change the feel of Fallout 4, then maybe you won't be able to download this pack. The second thing is that as of right now, it's not included in the leveled list, so you do have to craft it within Horizon. So that is something to note as well. However, this weapon pack does feature 14 weapons, 5 of which are pistols, 7 rifles, 1 shotgun, and 1 explosive weapon, and each and every weapon has appeared in a past Fallout game, making it, of course, 100% lore friendly. So let's go ahead and start it off with the pistols included in this weapon pack. We've got the Desert Eagle by Doom, an absolute hand cannon beast. And then we've got the M2019 PKD Detective Special, aka that gun from Fallout New Vegas, again by Doom. And then we've got the Watts 1000 Magneto Laser Pistol by Jake Necroy. We've got the Mauser Pistol, or the Chinese Pistol, by Grinning and Urchin. We've got the Silenced 38 Pistol by Alex Dyer. Moving on to rifles, we got the M1918 Bar Redux by Kovadanga, which is definitely a classic rifle. We've got the Bozar by Mike Moore, one of the best weapons ever, and probably the most powerful weapon in this pack, because it just mows down enemies. Being fully automatic with the massive drum mag that you can get on it is just, it's an absolute monster. Next, we've got the DKS 501 Sniper Rifle, or just known as the Sniper Rifle from Fallout, by Lieutenant Commander, or LT Commander. And then we've got the Holo Rifle by Shoe Burglar, Hitman 47101, and 500 SLR. And the particles that you get to see after killing an enemy with this is just, it's definitely worth using, and it's pretty powerful as well. Then we've got the Makeshift Anti-Materiel Rifle by Shoe Burglar. And this is definitely one of my favorites because I loved the Anti-Materiel Rifle in Fallout New Vegas. Really wish it came back in Fallout 4, but you want to know what? Bethesda missed out. Then we've got the Varmint Rifle by ASXAS, and this was a pretty low tier weapon, but it just looks absolutely beautiful, and the combat scope on it just makes it so much fun to use. Then we've got the Watts 2000 Laser Carbine by Jake Necroy. This is definitely a nice switch up from the normal laser rifle. And moving on to our last two weapons, the shotgun and the explosive weapon, we've got the MP153 shotgun by Undyne 777, and this was definitely a fun shotgun to use. It's more of a semi-automatic. It shoots pretty fast, and this is definitely fun to use in close combat, of course, because it's a shotgun. What the fuck am I talking about? And the last weapon included in this mod is China Lake by Shoe Burglar, Hitman 47101, and 500 SLR. And damn, is it ever fun to blow things up with this gun. Damn, do I ever miss grenade launchers like this. Honestly, I've lost for words for this entire mod because it adds so many classic and amazing weapons to the game. If you don't want to download the weapon pack because you don't want the overhaul mod, you can indeed download all these weapon mods individually, which I will leave the links to all down in the description below. That is it for this Best Mods Daily episode number 1 for Fallout 4. Keep in mind, this series is open to Fallout 4, Skyrim Special Edition, New Vegas if it has a really good day, Fallout 3 if it has a really good day. But that's it for this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And until next time, this is Apaxi, signing off.